Hello, you guys. So I will be conducting this interview and answering the questions myself. So I will ask the question and then I will pop on screen and answer it. First question. Participating and assisting in the creation of a positive learning environment is an important facet in this position. Describe your experience as a student in the philosophy of education. I believe I'm a great student and I work really hard, and I really, most of all, want to study harder so that I can improve on my attention. So I believe that the key to being a good student is putting in the effort to be one. Next question. This position requires intensive team-based skills. Please state whether you prefer this type of environment and discuss your experiences in the situation. Well, I grew up with a lot of siblings and I work with children, so I know that you can't get through things by yourself. So I'm a very good team player, and I also think that's really good for problem solving as well, because I'm not afraid to let anybody else shine in a situation. So, yeah. Next question. Give an example of your experience in proofreading and detail your work. Please assess your accuracy. When it comes to detailing and proofreading, I think that I'll come a little short because I get too excited. So right now I'm really focused on honing in on being very intricate in details that require like big oversights, because sometimes I just get too overzealous. So, next question. What is your experience working with computers? Please describe your keyboarding ability. My keyboard ability is pretty average, but for being my age, average is kind of advanced. I worked in reading newspapers, like typing up things verbatim and for professors, so my typing skills are fine, and I know my way around an e-board, so whatever that gets me. Next question. In the past 5 years, what communication training or education have you had? I've done a lot of work in communications. I've worked for a communications professor at UW-Whitewater, and I also was able to work as a disc jockey for a radio station in UW-Whitewater for live streaming and computer radio. I also had my own show, and I had to take several classes on that subject. So communication skills are very key for being on the radio, so you have to be personable and everything. So I think I'm actually pretty good there. Next question. Please give an example of a challenging working relationship you've experienced through your student job and rate your problem-solving capability. Well, the biggest problem is always getting a group of people together and delegating the work, and also making sure that everybody has an opportunity to show that they did that work. And when you work for a radio station, you have your sound guy, you have your music person, your music director. There's a lot of loops you have to get through before you can make something cohesive. And so you always have to maintain perfect cohesiveness throughout the whole show. So working together, you really depend on other people to be and do exactly what they do, and that's very important. Next question. If a former classmate or teacher were to describe you using 5 words, what would they use? Outspoken, attentive, I'm a team player, I'm sassy, and hardworking. That would be a good one. So, next question. Give an example of your work ethic. Well, as I'm doing this interview right now, I am giving myself this interview. I am also working on call as a personal assistant for my boss because I take care of her schedule for her job. So I'm working right now in a lot of ways. So I don't stop working at times. So I don't know if that says anything, but it says a lot to my character. Next question. What prompted you to sign up for this class? If you were offered this position, how would you be How soon would you be able to work? Well, to be fair, I was told to take this class because my professor thought it'd be easier for me because I work so much. A real job, but not saying that what this could be isn't a real job. What I'm saying is that the convenience, it worked for me, and as you can see, I'm conveniently working right now, so I probably could start right now.